Are you struggling with that feeling, that nagging, quiet uncertainty when you're talking to a younger woman and the conversation is pleasant, it's friendly, but something in the back of your mind is whispering a question you're almost afraid to ask? Is this more? Is she just being nice? Or is there something else happening here? Well, a recent study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships revealed that men over 40 misinterpret friendly cues for flirtatious ones nearly 70% of the time. But also, and this is the real kicker, they completely miss the actual genuine signs of interest a staggering 85% of the time. That means the real signal is getting lost, and you're either seeing something that isn't there or, more likely, missing what absolutely is. The study pointed to three simple psychological pressure points that differentiate polite conversation from real attraction. And number two will shock you. Stay tuned. Because here's the thing. I get it. I'm Dr. Mira Paul. Now you might be thinking, a female urologist? What's she doing talking about dating and flirting? And that's a fair question. But hear me out. In my practice, I don't just treat organs. I treat whole people, men specifically. And the most common issue I see, far beyond any physical ailment, is a crisis of confidence. A man will come in and will be talking about his health, and the conversation will inevitably drift to his life, his relationships, or his lack thereof. And the story is always the same. Doc, I feel invisible, or I just can't read the signals anymore. I feel like I'm speaking a different language. And that breaks my heart because the science, the research is very clear. Connection, intimacy, feeling desired and seen, it's not just good for your soul, it's critical for your health. It lowers cortisol, it boosts testosterone, it improves cardiovascular function. This isn't just pop psychology, this is hard physiological fact. So if I can help you decode that secret language of attraction, if I can give you back that confidence, then I'm not just helping your love life, I'm practicing preventative medicine.
So let's talk about those hidden signs, the ones most men miss because they're looking for the Hollywood version of flirting, the obvious hair flip, the batting eyelashes. Real, genuine interest, especially from a savvy younger woman, is far more subtle, far more intelligent. The first sign is what I call the pupil tell. This is straight from the psychologist's playbook. When we are attracted to someone, our pupils dilate. It's an involuntary response. We can't control it. It's our body's way of trying to let in more of what it finds appealing. So you're talking to her. Is she holding your gaze? Look closely, not just at her eyes, but into them. Is there a dark, wide circle there, even in normal light? That's her biology screaming what her mouth might not be saying. She's literally trying to take more of you in. Now, the second sign, and this is a big one that flies under the radar, is the proximity loop. Watch her feet. Seriously, human beings have a built-in personal space bubble. With strangers or people we're indifferent to, we maintain a specific distance. But when we're drawn to someone, we subconsciously close that gap. Here's how you spot it. You're at a social gathering, maybe at a bar or a party, you're talking. She needs to get a drink, or she goes to say hi to someone. But watch her trajectory. Does she leave your vicinity in a wide arc? Or does she, almost without thinking, brush past you on her way? Does she return to a conversation that's near you, but then slowly, over minutes, angle her body back toward you and drift into that original close proximity? That's not an accident. That's her subconscious pulling her back into your orbit. She's orbiting you.
Are you with me so far? This is subtle stuff. Type 2 in the comments right now to let me know you're still watching, that you're picking up what I'm putting down. The third sign is the vulnerability play. This one is powerful. A younger woman who is just being polite will keep the conversation light, breezy, and surface level. Topics like the weather, work in a general sense, pop culture. But a woman who is genuinely into you will, at some point, offer a small piece of vulnerability. It might seem minor. She might confess some minor insecurity about a work project. She might share a funny, slightly embarrassing story from her childhood. She might ask for your opinion on something that actually matters to her. You've been around longer than I have. What do you think about? This is her testing the waters. She's offering a small piece of her real self to see if you will handle it with care. It's an invitation to a deeper connection. Now, sign number 4 is the micro mirror. Research in neurolinguistic programming has shown that we unconsciously mimic the people we feel connected to. You take a sip of your drink. Does she take a sip of hers a moment later? You cross your arms. Does she subtly do the same? You lean forward on the table. Watch to see if her posture shifts to match yours. This mirroring is a secret handshake between the subconscious minds. It's a silent way of saying, I am like you. We are in sync. It's one of the most fascinating and reliable signs out there.
All right, we're getting into the real secrets now. Still with me? Drop a yes in the comments to let me know you're tuned in. This next one is the one most men miss, so pay close attention. Sign number 5. This is the big one, the one the research points to as the most commonly overlooked genuine signal. It's the targeted question. A woman who is just making friendly chatter will ask general questions. How was your weekend? What do you do for work? But a woman who is genuinely interested in you will ask questions that are specifically targeted to uncover your character, your passions, and your availability. Listen for questions that have a deeper framing. You seem like the kind of guy who would be good at, are you? That's not a question about a skill. It's a question about your identity. I bet you were a rebel when you were younger, weren't you? That's her trying to see your past self. It must be cool to have so much life experience. Do you ever mentor people? That's her placing value on your age and experience and potentially opening a door. And perhaps the most shocking one of all, does your wife, girlfriend mind you? Or what does your wife, girlfriend think of that? This is a direct, albeit cleverly disguised, probe for your relationship status. She's not just making conversation. She's conducting reconnaissance. She's investing mental energy in mapping who you are. That is a gigantic green light. This is crucial, guys. Have you ever had a woman ask you one of those deeply specific, character-revealing questions and you just wrote it off as curiosity? Share your story in the comments below. I bet you'll be surprised.
Number 6 is the social capital signal. This is when she actively tries to elevate your status in the eyes of others and herself. She'll laugh a little too loudly at your joke when others are around. She'll say something like, "Oh, John is an expert in that. You should ask him." She's affiliating herself with you publicly. She's saying to the room, I see value in this man. And by extension, she hopes you see the value in her for recognizing it. It's a way of building a tiny 2-person team in the middle of a social setting. She's on your team. And finally, sign number 7, the deliberate touch. This is different from an accidental brush. This is calculated. It happens at a key moment in the conversation. You say something funny, and she touches your arm while laughing. You're explaining something, and she touches your hand to emphasize her point. No, wait, like this. She's creating a physical circuit. It's a way to break the touch barrier in a seemingly innocent way and to gauge your reaction. Do you pull away or do you lean into it? That single point of contact is a question, and how you respond is your answer. So there you have it. The pupil tell, the proximity loop, the vulnerability play, the micro mirror, the targeted question, the social capital signal, and the deliberate touch. This isn't about playing games. This is about understanding the secret, science-backed language of human connection. It's about replacing that nagging uncertainty with empowered knowledge. It's about seeing the signals that are already there, so you can respond with the confidence of a man who knows, without a doubt, that he is truly being seen. This stuff is important, isn't it? It's about more than just dating. It's about vitality, about engagement, about living a full and connected life at any age. Comment 1 if you think this topic is worth discussing, or 0 if you think it's not that important. I read every single comment. And if this resonated with you, if you're tired of feeling invisible and you're ready to truly understand the signals to boost not just your social confidence, but your overall well-being, then I have so much more to share with you. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We haven't even gotten into the physiological aspects, what this does for your health, your brain, your longevity. If you want more actionable tips to improve your health, your confidence, and your life after 60, then do this for yourself right now. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss my next video. We're building a community here of men who are choosing to be seen, to be healthy, and to live their lives to the absolute fullest. I want you to be a part of it.